Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. You guys could have been anywhere, and I truly do mean you guys could have been anywhere, but you clicked on your girl video, so shout out to y'all and thank you. Listen, y'all already know what I'm gonna ask before we start this video. Can y'all subscribe to this channel? Can y'all like this video? Yes. Like the video? Yes. Like it before you even watch the video. It's okay. Don't worry about the small details. And if you get some time in between time, leave your girl a comment or emoji. If you do any of that, shout out to you and thank you. Do not ask me why I was saying that so damn fast. What is going on, y'all? We are back for a new season of Inmate to Roommate. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited. Y'all, and when I tell you, this show got me gagged. Y'all, I was in my feelings over this show. I said, damn, we only episode 2. Because baby Mark, oh my gosh. Mark, we should have known after the first episode. He told us everything with the first, 30 seconds of him talking, introducing himself. But we ain't gonna get there yet. Y'all, I'm gonna do episode 1 and 2. I'm just gonna combine them together. I took some notes. So your girl gonna definitely be looking at these notes because, baby, it was a lot going on. A whole lot of, it was enough going on. So y'all, we're gonna start, we're gonna church first. The first thing, y'all know the first thing we gotta pray. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to church in Jesus' name. Y'all, we got Pastor Jim and Pastor Marcella. Baby, the effects, the dramatic of the fire. I said, oh, wait a second, burn, baby, burn in Jesus' name. I said, okay, Mr. Pastor. I said, wait a minute, did he do that with his hands? Anyway, y'all, they started a church a couple of years ago. I want to say like 80-something years ago. They met because basically he told us that she was stalking him. And I said, but she got you. So how much, I guess her stalking paid off. So that's pretty much how they got together, because he was doing, I guess, some ceremonies every day. He was putting up some stuff. She was watching. She was lurking. She wasn't saying nothing. I guess that's what I be doing. Because I be lurking. I don't be saying too much of anything, but I do be on people's pages. I be lurking. Every time. So anyway, she was lurking. So, but he was like, she ain't never say nothing like good job, anything. She was just there. I said, well, at least she showed up. The hell. So anyway, they are taking a prisoner in. Now, baby, when I tell you the name itself sound like he was born in prison. Y'all can't tell me the name Mickey don't sound like a prison baby name. I said, Mickey, oh, you sound like you did some time. I said, with a name like Mickey, you was born in prison? That's what I swear, that's the first. I said, oh, that sounds like a jail name. What the hell? His mama gave birth to him in prison. I don't know. I'm just playing, you know, Mickey. Mickey is 43 years old, y'all. And Mickey only did 10 months. But the kicker to Mickey is Mickey got mad charges that they don't even know. Y'all, it's me, or do none of them know what these people charges are? I said, how the hell y'all letting these people in and nobody know his charges? None of these people. It's very few of them. I think it's like probably 1 or 2 people who know what the matter of fact, I don't even think that. I think it's 1 person who know what them charges are. Yeah, I can't. Anyway, so Mickey only did 10 months, but Mickey got other charges in other counties. So they back to Jim and no. Oh no, I ain't tell you what Mickey did. Let me tell you, y'all, I even got their crimes on here now. Okay, they charges rather. They charges Mickey is failure to appear, driving with a revoked license, and evading arrest. Mickey be on the run, y'all. Mickey be on the run. Mickey said, catch me if you can. I'm not gonna turn myself in. I'm gonna make y'all do y'all job, and y'all gotta catch me. And that's what he did. They had to catch him. A bounty hunter caught that ass. So anyway, they are taking him in, right? That's Jim and that's the pastors. They're taking Mickey in. So the pastor is telling his congregation, his church people, like, because if you look at them, you can tell it's a non-judgment zone. Well, it's supposed to be. Because everybody in there looked like they had a hard knock life. Everybody looked like they've been down the same road as Mickey. Everybody in there look like they dabbled a time or two, but that's okay because they saved now in Jesus' name. But anyway, that's not the point. So anyway, so he's telling the congregation like, yo, we're gonna take somebody else in because that's what we do. We make them feel loved, get them a church family, yada yada yada. So they going on. He said, but we're gonna take it a bit further. So everybody in the congregation was like, what you mean? What you mean? And he was like, we're gonna let him move into our house straight out of prison. I said, oh no, fuck, not y'all judging. How y'all judging him? I'm gonna need him to put a bunch of mirrors inside that room, and when y'all say he might take you through. I want y'all to look at yourselves because if I look at everybody in there, I will be the one to say So for y'all to be saying that's fucked up. Y'all judging that man and y'all don't even know him. Me too, but that's not the point. So anyway, they're like, I don't think that's a good idea. You don't really know him like that. And Jim is a big guy, but you just don't know. This guy been in prison. I said, for 10 months. He's just an addict. They better watch their refrigerator and stove. I'm telling you what's gonna happen is he gonna take something and be in the house looking for it with them. So like, oh man, I know I seen it, but I just can't remember where I seen it at. Let me leave Mickey alone. Anyway, what else happened with them? Y'all, like I said, they didn't know what his charges were. Well, they didn't know all his charges. They ended up finding out that he got more charges. So is he gonna get to come out? Is he gonna have to go to another prison? Because they did say he gonna have to fix whatever he got going on in other counties before he get released from prison. Child, Mickey is a mess. Yeah, but Mickey be running. Anything else with Mickey new? I don't know. I just know we went to church and I thought that was a little different. We got some tongue speaking. We got somebody passed out. I was like, we got a little bit of fire action going on. I was like, ooh, in Jesus' name, stop playing. But I think that was pretty much it with the pastors and Mickey. They wasn't on this week's episode, so we're gonna move right along. Okay. Yo, Cindy bitch. Y'all, Cindy wasn't on last week. She was on this week, but baby, Cindy do not look like she bathed. I looked at her, I said, Cindy, you look like you took a shower in a couple days, baby. I'm looking at you through this TV when you was in the back of that garage or wherever you was drinking that beer. Baby, it looked like you ain't seen no water in days. I said, ew. It looked like our house stank. I'm just playing Cindy. All right, let me tell y'all about Cindy. Y'all, Cindy is the one who is accepting the roommate, and the roommate is Jennifer. Jennifer, bitch, good luck. Jennifer gonna change her mind before Jennifer gonna step one foot in there. I'm telling you, Jennifer gonna change her mind as soon as she gets to the door. She's gonna be like, nah, I think the option to go back to prison might be something because Cindy need too much help. Cindy need a maid. Cindy, you got too much going on, baby. Cindy was telling us she lived in, I can't even think of the town, but she lived in a town where it's only 62 people. I said, damn, that is small. She said, and what's the most, I guess the most standout thing in her whole town is a right foot, a statue of a right foot. And she said, if you turn right, you'll meet the lady with no right foot, and that's her. I said, bitch, no, not your town got a whole statue of your foot. I said, Cindy, so anytime you just want to get up and walk around, you go outside and grab that shit, I'm just playing. Oh my God. So Cindy got one leg, y'all. Well, yeah, she got one leg and she put the other leg on. Y'all, I went to the amusement park the other day and dead ass, the guy had took his leg off to get on the ride And when he got back, he put his leg back on. I said, interesting. I just never really seen that before. But I mean, I see people put their leg on, but at the music park, okay, let me stop. Anyway, back to Cindy. Cindy ain't got but one good leg, right? She said what happened was during the shutdown, you know, she had to call the ambulance because she couldn't walk one day, and boom, to kind of find out she was diabetic. I said, damn, that shit must have been happening. You must have been ignoring it, because I don't know if it come on that sudden. Because, bitch, when did you get the leg taken off? I mean, don't worry about it. You got a new one, and you be hobbling around now. Shout out to you. Anyway, so she was saying, you know, that's how that situation happened. But Cindy said, yeah, she broke. She ain't got no money. She disabled. I said, bitch, you ain't getting no benefits. You better go to the next town over and go down to the social service department and tell them that you need some help, ma'am. You trying to get a prisoner in there to come and help you clean that messy ass. I mean, I understand why. No, I don't, because Cindy, you walk. You get around real good. Bitch, I was watching you wobble through the kitchen and the back. Bitch, you get around real good. You was moving stuff. So that means you can clean your house. So there's no excuse of, I'm disabled. No. You just nasty. But you did clean up on the day that you went and picked up Jennifer. I said, oh, you took a bath, huh? Because your skin look brighter. Let me leave Cindy alone. Y'all tell me, when Cindy popped on y'all's screen, she didn't look like a sweaty, nasty, y'all, she looked dirty. She looked like she needs some water. Maybe her water was off that week. Okay. I'm just playing, Cindy. It's a little jokey joke. Anyway, but yeah, Cindy don't know. When I say another one, absolutely nothing about this girl. Nothing. She said I ain't write her because I'm not a big writer. I said, I can tell. I mean that's not a shocker that you're not a big writer. I'm just playing. Then she was like, I don't go and visit her. I mean, what town is she in? Where I'm pretty sure your town ain't got the prison. So how far was the ride to the prison? Because I don't remember, or was it in a couple towns over? Because I don't know that part, y'all. But anyway, yeah, she I don't even know what I was saying about Cindy, because Cindy's a mess. Oh, Cindy had house rules. I said, y'all gonna stop trying to tell these grown ass people what time they need to be in the house. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna stop trying to give these. Y'all are not these people probation officers. And if y'all want to have curfews and rules, shouldn't you tell somebody that before they move in, so they know what they're getting themselves? So don't wait till I get to your house and then tell me some rules. Well, even though one person on this show definitely needs some motherfucking rules, and baby, we ain't get there yet. But yeah, because she was like, the rules are she can't have no men to the house. And I was like, all right, that's because you lonely and you gonna be probably jealous of her because she gonna have the boyfriends and you wobbling around and rolling around in the wheelchair. Okay. I mean, I get that. And then she was like, oh, she gotta be in by 9. I said, in the town with 62 people, shit, the bitch probably be in the house by 3 o'clock. It's only 62 people in there. I'm just simply saying. She be in the house sometime. Don't worry. That's an easy rule. Her hunger Angela came over though. She that's who she was talking about all the stuff with. Her hunger Angela. Come to find out, Angela been around the block too. I said, bitch. I said, Cindy, the people you got around you, girl, and you ain't never been to prison. Shout out to you and congratulations, bitch, because your friends, I would think you have. With the type of people you hang around with, shit. But Cindy said she ain't never been to jail. But anyway, her friend Angela has. She said she been in and out of prison and on that stuff since she was 18. I said, bitch, how old are you now? And let us determine how long that been. Because you look like you about probably in your 30s. That's a long time. She was like, oh, it's hard. And then she had asked Cindy, like, what she in? What kind of drugs or whatever? And she was like, oh, I think it was the meth. And she was like, and the way Cindy said it was like it was no big deal. Angela was like, bitch, all right, what if that bitch have an overdose? She was like, oh, I didn't think of that. Oh. And ever since she said that, when I tell you that's the only thing that Cindy could think of. I said, bitch, you didn't think this through, right? You just said, yeah, I need the money. Because I'm thinking they give these people money. Somebody get money somehow. Because she was like, I need some help around the house. Bitch, you ain't think about asking her, she want to be your maid? Because that's basically what it sound. Either you getting paid for her to come there, or you want this girl to be your maid. And bitch, I will slap the shit out you and take your leg and throw it down the street. You asked me to be some goddamn maid because you need somebody to help you clean your nasty ass house. You don't get your ass up and wobble. Get it done, bitch. I was like, look, Cindy kind of aggravated me because it sounded like she more wanted a damn maid than she wanted a roommate. So because I got an extra rule. And what Richard, you ain't a good friend. I'm telling you that shit right now. Because no friend tell somebody go into somebody's house that they don't even know like that, and that bitch is on drugs. Well, she used to be, or she currently is. I don't know her situation, but and Cindy and she ain't never been in trouble, ain't never probably had no drama in her life. And here you go introducing it to her in her later years, and man, listen, you ain't no real friend. That's what I say about you, Richard. But I think that was it with them though. I think Jennifer gonna want to go back to prison because she ain't gonna want to deal with that shit. I think that was it with them. Oh, Jennifer, did I even tell y'all what Jennifer did? Oh, Jennifer only did 7 months. That was like, that's lightweight. I'm saying that's lightweight, bitch. I do 2 days, I'm having a damn heart attack. But I guess for a criminal, 7 months ain't bad. She only been in this time for 7 months. She said she got caught because she was on probation, and her probation officer came to the crib and she had the drugs in the house. She said, shit, boom, y'all got me. So she did 7 months, and she was charged with a cell. She was charged with the sale of a controlled substance, and she was charged with meth possession. I said, and she got 2 kids. I said, bitch, you had the kids in the house too? Oh, she can't go to her mama. Her mama got the kids, but she can't go to her mama's house because her mama don't get along. I said, yeah, because she a whole addict in the street. She ain't going to be tearing up. She ain't going to be stealing from her mama. And her mama said, I'm already tired because I got your kids too, bitch. And you want me to tolerate you? Wrong answer. So her mama don't even deal with her. I said, I ain't even mad at that. But yeah, she only did 7 months. She 34. I said, damn, bitch, you been through life. Ooh, child. Anything else? But she said she's trying to get her kids back, y'all. She said she's going to try to do the right things. Like, when I tell you, she probably said that shit a million times. Because y'all know how these people down here that be going to jail and the addicts and all this. Oh, I want to do it for my kids. I'm going to do it for my kids. And then next week they be doing whatever it is they doing. Them types. But that's what she remind me of. But yeah, she's been in and out of jail for like 8 years though. I said 8 years. So you wait till your late 20s to start acting stupid in life? Damn, bitch, you just dumb. But anyway, that was Cindy and Jennifer. Yeah, that was this week. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Oh my gosh. Y'all can't tell me David laugh is not annoying. Oh my gosh. When I first, for a minute, it's like a Taylor on steroids laugh. I said, if he don't shut up. Like, you know how you want everybody to laugh and be happy, but not David. David, you a bit much. David, you seem like you on 10 all the time. David seemed like he need a fucking friend. David need a friend, y'all. David is, yeah, David, you remind me of somebody that got rejected in school by friends and stuff. So you found something that you could be passionate about, and that's prisoners, because you figure they can't turn me away. Shit, they need me. So you got into this prison reform thing, and you going hard. I mean hard, because you know people actually like you and want to be your friend. Probably until they get to know you, because I think you're getting on Aaron nerve already. You got David, who's a school teacher. David said it's the last day. Look, we on summer break, and we about to turn up with this prison reform shit. David, I have a question for you. What did your house look like before? Because let me tell you something. Your homegirl came over, and the first thing out her mouth was like, "Ooh, the house look nice." And that's code for your house is normally nasty. I swear, maybe it's the littlest things that catch my attention. But when she says, I said, bitch, what you mean by that? What has house looked like before? Y'all remember Dr. Mr. Nasty? Oh, y'all know Dr. Nasty. I said Dr. Mr. Nasty. Oh my God, Dr. Nasty. I can't think of his real. What was his name? I can't think. The guy from last season, the little nasty ass doctor that was hoarding, had that boy in it. Even though he got on my nerves too, but that's not the point. But yeah, his friend said, Ooh, this is nice. What you do different, David? Anyway, they go outside and sit down, right? They talking, and once again, she was like, what he in there for? The producers even asked him, y'all know he ain't have nothing to say? He don't know what they was there for. I said, sir, you really letting somebody come in your house you have no clue about? We find out they don't know nothing personal about each other. Who am I talking about? What's his name? David is the roommate and the inmate is Aaron. Now Aaron did 2.5 years, y'all. I'm just like, okay, 2.5 years. I mean, whew, that's a long time. But see, David got some shit with him. David 46. I said, David, you too old to be going in and out of prison. Like, you're going to have to change and fix your life. I don't know. David seems like he might want to change. But I feel like, not David, Aaron seems like he wants to change. But I feel like David's going to get on his motherfucking nerves. I feel like David is going to get on his nerve and work every nerve he got. But anyway, back to Aaron. Aaron is, like I said, 46, and he did 2.5 years. He was in jail for evading arrest, theft, drug possession, sale of a controlled substance. He can't go to none of his family because he burned all those bridges. I said, see, y'all good for that shit. And now he y'all is needing a stranger. You don't want to tell him shit personal about him, but you want to come into this man's house? How dare you, sir? But David is a little weird. David seems like he's a little weird. He was like, oh my God, you're taller than I thought. I said, what the fuck that gotta do anything? Is it me or did Aaron have a bunch of stuff getting out of prison? I said, sir, where the fuck you moving out of 1-bedroom apartment? What the fuck? Where's all them boxes coming from? You was only in prison for 2.5 years. How the hell did you accumulate a whole apartment? And where was you storing that stuff at? How big was your cell? I have a lot of questions. Because I thought that was a lot of boxes. I said, what the hell? Anyway, I know I skipped a little bit, but he ended up, I was telling y'all that he was in the backyard. He was talking to his friend because his friend came over. I can't think of your name, man. I'm sorry. But David's friend came over and she asked him, like, what he in jail for. Producers asked him, what he in jail for. Motherfucker talking about he don't know. Huh? But you want him in your house? What if he was in there for murder? And that's what he like to do for a hobby or for sport. What if he was a pedo? I'm just saying. It could be what? And you never asked? I know you probably saying he can't be in there for something too bad because he only did 2.5 years. What if he lied about that? You don't got no information on him. He could have just simply told you that and really did like 22 years. I'm just saying. Whew. His friend said, I think you're crazy. I think you should be getting some information. I don't know what you thought this was going to be, but I don't think he prepared for it. And I said, ma'am, he not, I don't know if she said all that, but shit, I was hoping as a friend she would. So anyway, so they talk a little bit. He picks him up. Like I said, he got a bunch of shit with him. And they go get some breakfast. And all he keep talking about is bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon. I said it's like that dog commercial. Bacon, 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 bacon. It's actually bacon, but it sounds like he's saying bacon. Because, you know, them bacon strips. Okay. That's what he sounded like he was saying. Bacon. So he went and he wanted him some bacon on the side. Bacon in his breakfast burrito. David gets something to eat. David hit him with the, oh, I want to go to a protest today. You want to go to a who and a what? No, the fuck you don't. Not with me. You can go. Go ahead. I just got the fuck out of prison. I need to go rest. I need to wash this stank off me. You talking about going to a protest. Yeah. I said, David, you want this man to really go to a protest? And y'all know what else Aaron said he missed? He said he missed pockets. And I said, you know what's so funny? I be feeling the same way when I got on something that don't have pockets. I feel so awkward. I feel so weird and awkward. I be like, cause you know sometimes you just put your hand for no reason. I don't have a reason to put my hand in my pocket. Don't nothing be in my pocket. But sometimes out of habit, you go to put your hand in your pocket and you ain't got no goddamn pockets. Yeah, that is a little weird. So he was like, I need some clothes with some pockets. I need pockets. I need a bunch of pockets. I said, oh Lord, you gonna be one of those. You gonna be having a bunch of pockets on your pants, and you probably gonna have something in every pocket. Just to celebrate pockets. So he was like, so he don't want to go to the protest. He's like, who's it for? Why is this happening? Who's organizing it? And David ain't got no information. I said, David, how you gonna ask this man to go and do something? What if the man is really guilty? David whole thing is he don't think nobody belong in prison. I said, see, that's where you belong there. Take your ass to jail for a second. I was with, what's his name? Aaron. Aaron said, some of those people belong in there. What the fuck you talking about? I said, yeah, like you said when you was in there, don't play. Just because you say your crime is not that serious, maybe to you, but to others it is. A crime is a crime. Breaking the law is breaking the law, sir. But yeah, David don't feel like nobody belong there. So if you was an axe murderer, you could probably murder, you could probably take David people out this world. David do not feel like nobody belong in there. And I said, well, David, well, we need to put David in there, and maybe he need to talk to somebody that did some real bad stuff and put them in the cell room with him and see how he feel, how scared he will feel if he was back outside. I'm just saying. But, you know, security just watch and make sure they don't do nothing to David. But anyway, that's not the point. David don't think nobody belong in jail, and old boy said, shit, you a lie. Anyway, what else happened with them too? David was a little disappointed. He was, that he didn't want to go. And I said, David, that's your fault because, I don't know why would you feel disappointed if that man did not want to go to protest or somebody to get out of prison that probably belong in prison. I think he should have that right. But yeah, I think that was it for them to. We're gonna move on. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Daniel and Kathy. They are beekeepers. They too old for this shit. Get them off of here. That boy is going to run them ragged. They already fragile as hell. Daniel is barely making it every day in life. And y'all want to bring a 24-year-old who hooked on some shit inside meth inside your house? His grandparents are not your friends. I wish y'all stopped saying that because they wouldn't put y'all in this situation. They know y'all health ain't no fucking good. Look at their health. But they want to put their grandson on you because he ain't got nowhere else to go, because he can't go nowhere else because nobody want to put up with this nonsense that he got. So now they want to use the friends. Oh no, Kathy and Dan, you ain't got no nieces, no grandkids. They be like, grandpa and grandma, y'all can't be doing this. We come to stay here until this is over. Y'all, they got an inmate coming in. Devin is 24 years old. Devin did 3 years. Devin charges are burglary, trespassing, auto trespassing, and theft. He said he get a kick off doing that shit. He said, man, listen, when you hot and you running from the police and you breaking in the cars and you breaking laws, he said that he get off on that. That's what he loved to do. But he want to change his life now. I said lies. Lies. So anyway, Daniel and Kathy tell us how they met, and Kathy said they shouldn't have been together. Daniel ain't find that shit funny though. Kathy said they met drunk in the bar and we should not even been together. No way, no how, no. Daniel said, bitch, what you laughing so hard for? Daniel said he was on that stuff before too. Daniel said he did cocaine and some meth, right? And Kathy was like I remember those dark ass days. I was like, you put poor Kathy through it, didn't you, Daniel? Daniel must have been hell on wheels. But Daniel said his brother helped him get clean, and he's been at AA, and he haven't had a drink since like 1989 or some shit like that. And I was like, damn, congratulations, because it had to be hard compared to from what Kathy said. That y'all shouldn't have been together and y'all met drunk as skunks. So, but They don't got their life together, you know, trying to get his health together. That man done had like four, what he had, like 4 bypasses, 2, some cardiac. Y'all, the man done had a lot of health issues. And I said, sir, you still doing it? He had like brain surgery. I said, and you want to take this 24-year-old in who nobody else won't, not even his goddamn sister. His sister held to the no. Last time I tried that shit, he came up in here doing some drugs. I got kids. I can't be worried about my brother. He can carry on. He can't come here. He can say hey, but he got to go. He can't live here. He can't have parole here. None of that. So the sister ain't taking him in neither. Right? So, you know, they're a little concerned. You know, Kathy's like, just be careful because Daniel is going to go to whatever state he in. He flying and then they gonna drive back. But then when he get there, he find out Daniel got something totally different. Right? So boom, he get down there and he meet the sister. The sister's talk. They check out the car because they supposed to be driving back in the car that Daniel has. So they check in and make sure there's no in there, no drugs in there. So he's like, you know, because I'm driving in the car with him and I don't want to get pulled over and shit. I don't want to go to jail. I said, I know that's right, because you're gonna have a heart attack right on the scene. And shit, this show just started, so we don't want to start off this way. So he was like, yeah, we just gonna be looking. So Daniel's getting out of jail the next day, right? So boom, they end up going to get jail. Is it going to go get jail? They went to go get Daniel from jail. Is it me, or did Daniel come out of jail with hips? I said hips and tattoos. All right. I said, man, what don't come out with them damn hips? Either it was his clothes, or where his clothes was shaped on his body, or that man had some hips. And I remember all them tattoos. I said, you got all that in prison? I mean, they did kind of look nice and clean, but that I couldn't really see. But you did all that in prison? Baby, he's talking about some God milk. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but it's supposed to mean something. So anyway, he gets out of prison. He's all excited and he's happy. So, you know, they didn't go, you know, get some breakfast because he changed out of his prison clothes in the back of the car. And, you know, then they go get some breakfast or whatever. So while they get ready to eat, first of all, he don't even know what kind of eggs he like. He said, what's some eggs that still be kind of wet or runny? I'm not sure. What's that called? I thought that shit was funny. I said, you only been going for 3 years. You act like you just did a 20 bid. He was like, oh my God, did you see that girl? Is that how they dressing now? I said, okay, maybe 3 years gonna fuck you up in life, because I'm like, you made it. If you would listen to him, and didn't know how long he did, you would swear he did like 20 years, because he was like, everything changed. Oh my God, is this? Oh my God, did y'all see that? Oh, sus, he don't even know the kind of eggs he want. I said, it's really been that long. I guess it may seem longer in prison because it ain't nothing to do but the same thing over and over. But anyway, they get to where they're eating breakfast, they order their food, right? So then he hits Daniel and his sister with the, and didn't even talk to his sister about it, because his sister probably like, you can't stay at my house. I did not remember us talking about that, but he was like, my parole officer, they giving me till the 30th, and I was thinking I would leave on the 28th to come down there, and you go back, but I'll drive down back on the 28th, and I'll make it in time to get to you by the 30th to check in with my parole officer. So Daniel's fucked up. He's like, and I thought that was kind of messed up, because I'm like, hold on. You know this man is not in the best health condition. This is red flags all over. But you had him fly down here, willing to drive back with your little sorry ass, for you to only get him all the way the fuck down there to tell him that, no, take your ass back on the plane. I want to drive down there a little later. You couldn't think of that before? Because I'm pretty sure they tell you, because they knew you was going to a different state. So they been told you that you was, because he got on a flight, the day before you got out. So I know you got that information. You didn't think to call that man to tell him there's a change of plans, and can you come down on the 28th and we ride back down to get to you, to your house? I'm just saying. So I want to spend some time with my family. And his sister sitting there looking. I would have said, what family? Not me, because you can't stay at my house. I mean, you got Airbnb ready, a hotel. Where you going to be staying at, because you can't stay there? Sister ain't say nothing, though. But I'm just simply saying, I would have said that, because, sister, didn't you just tell us he was robbing and stealing and doing drugs in your house? But anyway, so Daniel is like taken back, because he's like, I done came down here and now you tell me. So he was like, let me just pray on it and I'll see. Long story short, he said that was fine, that the boy could come back down on the 30th and he'll just fly back home or whatever. And I said, that was so inconsiderate. The financial part of it, the fact that that man took his time and his health to get to you, for you to only try to play him out. But Kathy was pissed. Kathy was like, I don't know, that's disrespectful. I was like, yes, Team Kathy all the way. She was like, no. How you gonna go down there, go to help him to get the fuck back up here, for him to tell you that he don't want to come right now? Oh no. When I tell you Kathy was hot in that car, Kathy, well, on that other line, Kathy was hot on the other end of that phone. Baby, she probably was about to curse his ass out. Not Daniel, but Devin over there in the back seat, little chubby ass. Mr. Hips, that's what I'm gonna call him, hippie, because he has some hips, y'all. But anyway, that's not the point. So Daniel was like, well, you know, I just told them that it was fine. So Kathy said, you know what, babe, since you made that decision, you said that's fine, I'm gonna rock with you, and because I believe and trust what you say. But just know, I think that's fucked up what he did. She ain't say all that, but y'all know I'll be adding shit in for no reason. But anyway, she was upset. So Devin is going to come. So Devin is going to come down afterwards, and Daniel is going to go fly back. And it seemed like he was leaving that same fucking day. I was like, well, damn, you booked the ticket already? He just told you you got back to the house and you got back into another Uber to go back to go back to the airport. That was fast. I guess he got money like that. He said, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. And I guess he going home. Moving on. All right, y'all. Next up, this group right here is going to be the show. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the show. Miss Annalise, don't be playing. But Annalise, I'm going to need you to put your foot down just a tad bit more, because, ma'am, you was letting him push way too many buttons. And Veda, shut up. Shut up. Because some of the things you were saying in here, I wanted to slap you in the back of your head. And you could tell Veda got you shook at sometimes too, because she'll look at you like, and you be like, I'm going to follow what she said. But anyway, we got Annalise and Veda, and they are taking an inmate named Mark. Oh my gosh. Lord Jesus. And the first, I think, 20 seconds of Mark talking, it told us everything we needed to know. When Mark simply said, I am somebody's worst nightmare. And I promise y'all, he said that in the first 20 seconds. I said, is that your introduction to us? Oh, okay, this is going to go left real fast. Because, sir, if that was your introduction to let us know that you're somebody's worst nightmare and all you ready to do is get out and party and do you going downhill. You're going downhill fast. And when I say fast, you're going fast. Y'all, we got Mark is 25. He is the roommate that's coming in. He did 7 years. I said, oh, he one of those. Okay. He did 7 years, so that means he went in at 18. Meaning he don't have no respect for nobody. And he went in as an 18-year-old. He came out as an 18-year-old. Even though he's 25, he's still 18. Because that's what they say when you go to prison. Whatever age you go in, that's where your brain get locked at. And we can tell by the way this episode and the first episode and last episode went. I said, baby. Anyway, he in there for robbery and firearm possession. He said he gonna do what he want. Y'all, he gonna do what the fuck he want. Veda and Annalise, let's get to them. They met about 100 years ago. Nah, they met a long time ago. They've been together for quite some years. And Veda don't know shit. Veda said they met in 2002 at a foster care training program. She said, no, we met through a mutual friend back in 99. He said, oh. I said, Veda, you starting off wrong already. You ain't asked this lady first. Like, babe, just in case they ask us this, when we meet again, because you know me most of the time don't know. Sometimes they know, but most of the time they don't know. So we ain't gonna hold that too much against you. You was a couple years off. Just a couple. So, they taken in Mark because they promised Pee-wee. I said, not Pee-wee. they promised Pee Wee because they was good friends with Pee Wee, which is Mark's uncle. And Mark, Uncle Pee Wee asked them, like, if something ever happened to me, can you take care of my family? I said, I don't know if that meant his nephew. I think he meant like his kids, his wife, maybe his fiance, and shit, maybe even his girlfriend. But I don't think it extended to the nephew. But they said they was gonna take the nephew in. I said, oh, y'all good. Y'all are good. And baby, Mark is going to run they ass ragged. Y'all, first and foremost, they got the friend, the godson, and the daughter come over. The daughter looked like she ain't gonna play no games. And I just want to ask them, them little dust busters, them chicks, them clear chicks, when the daughter was there, why wasn't y'all getting that froggy, especially that thick ass, big ass one? Bitch, why you ain't get that froggy when the daughter was there? You waited, because you've been looking like the whole entire time you had something to say. But because that daughter was there, she probably would have whooped your ass. Your ass was on mute because the whole time you was around, you had a fucking attitude. But you waited till the daughter wasn't there to call her mama a bitch. Bitch, I would have sling your ass. How dare... Y'all, when I tell you I was old in my feelings in this episode... Child, okay. So anyway... Let me get back to the beginning of them. So the family come over, so they discussing the whole situation with Mark coming, right? Mark ends up calling while they there. And so long story short, the daughter gets on the phone, and why is he trying to talk to the daughter? I said, ew, you sound like you stink and you got stank ass balls. If you don't get off her line talking about what you doing, how tall are you? Her word. Even though it threw her off. When I tell you it threw her the fuck off, because I think it threw everybody off. Because I said the audacity. The audacity. And then you want to talk about she wants you? You dusty ass. You look... Okay. I'm skipping ahead. Because he was just making me tight, y'all. He aggravated the fuck out of me. And I think that's his whole purpose, is just aggravating people. Anyway... So she was like, don't be trying to flirt with me, yada, yada, yada. Here go, I'm with Annalise. Don't play that shit. Do not try to fucking flirt with my daughter. Do not do all that. It won't be none of that going on over here. Respect my shit and respect my house and respect my daughter. Don't play with me. Vado dumb, goofy ass talking about, well, if he heard a sweet voice, I don't think nothing was wrong with it. If he heard a sweet voice on the phone, I'm just saying he been in prison. Sir, that's your daughter he was talking to. What the fuck you mean? It's a sweet voice. You should have been the first one. Hey, yo, Mark, it will be none of that here. Please don't disrespect my family. Boom. You see how easy that was? But you laughing and giggling, talking about, oh, he just heard a sweet voice. No, he heard your daughter's voice. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad voice, but I'm just saying, sir, that's your daughter. Focus. I was ready to slap the hell out of it. I said, what? He heard a sweet voice. You should have jumped in. Not no Annalise. Annalise from that relationship. So boom. Daughter said she's gonna go with them to drive up there to go and get him, because they had to go pick him up from prison, right? They set up his room or whatever, and now the daughter's like, I'm driving with them. So they in the car, and when I tell you, the daughter was not letting this shit go. She was not letting it go, to the point where Annalise was getting upset. She was like, I wish everybody just stopped. Everybody just want me to feel a way about it. I don't want to feel a way about it. I just want to go in here and just do this. I said, not you getting frustrated because you know you making a bad decision. And everybody following behind your ass. You got your goofy ass husband following behind you. That's what's going on. So just because you're making a bad decision, and I know you making a bad decision, you can't be frustrated with nobody. Your daughter concerned about you, ma'am. If that was my mama, my mom wouldn't do it. I don't give a damn what you say. No, I'm calling parole. I call. He can't say, no, I don't care what she say. She crazy. I need to admit her ass anyway. Shit. Anyway, so she's in the car a little frustrated, right? So boom, they get to the prison and they wait for him. Now here Mark comes strolling down the street. Like he ain't even interested. He get there, he's like, oh, how y'all doing? Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate you letting me stay here. He nice as pie. Even Annalise was like, oh, he's respectful. He appreciate everything. Everything is going well, yada, yada, yada. While they standing there looking awkward as hell at a moment, a car pulls up and it goes in, right? And then we get these three old dusty ass, y'all. It just amazed me of what came out that fucking car. I said, what's that? Not the swamp. Not the swamp girls. Y'all like a bunch of swamp girls. Y'all, why the swamp girls get out the car and say, hey, and he acting like he don't know what the, oh, y'all can't, He trying to act surprised and stupid. They gonna tell us they came up there. So they were supposed to come before Annalise invaded them, because they were supposed to be smashing, getting it on in the car to forward them in the car. I said, the four y'all in the car was gonna be So nobody was gonna say, let's just shower, because all y'all look like y'all was dirty. Everybody looked like that. Y'all look like y'all slept in the fucking car, and we just know he just came out of prison. None of y'all look like y'all was clean, but y'all was all gonna be in a car bumping. Y'all the most classless, thirsty ass bitches ever. That's why they be wanting y'all in prison. Cause look what y'all wanted to do. Come up to the fucking prison in a pair of three to fuck him in the parking lot. Y'all ain't even got the decency to take y'all to a hotel or motel. He said in the parking lot. Child, not the swamp bitches. So anyway, so they looking confused. So they like, what's going on here? And he was like, yeah, these are my friends. Well, they came up here. Basically, I'm the man. I said, you look dirty and stank. You look unkept. You just look bad. Like, you look like a bad person. And then you have the audacity to tell me, you hear me tell me like he fucking told me this. Okay, I'm skipping ahead. Boom, hold on. So long story short, they all get in their cars and they go to a restaurant to eat. Right? So Annalise, they shocked. They confused. Like, how the fuck did you just bring them here? I wish you would have told us that somebody else was coming to get you. We wouldn't have drove 4 fucking hours. And I'm 100% with that. Are you fucking kidding me? We just drove 4 hours to get you. If you was gonna have these swamp bitches come and get you, you could have fucking simply told us, and y'all could have just came straight to the crib. I'm just simply saying, we didn't have to take this fucking drive to come and get you, only for you to end up driving with the swamp bitches. Like, what the fuck? So Annalise is mad, and I feel it. And he getting smart with her at the table, y'all. So while they at the restaurant, like I said, one of them was smiling and smirking the whole freaking time. And the thicker one, she had an attitude. She just had a nasty attitude. I said, bitch, why are you mad? Why are you mad that these people came out their way? Y'all don't even have the decency to have nowhere to go. Y'all are some bum bitches. I told y'all swamp bitches. Anyway, so they sitting at the table and he's getting smart with Annalise, right? He's telling her, oh, you got rules and oh yeah, you gonna make sure it's known. He's just being a nasty ass to her. And Vader, once again, you don't fucking step in. You don't say nothing. You know what your response is? I'm glad you're here with us. The man is the boy is disrespecting your wife in your face. And your response is, I'm glad you could be here with us. Vader, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and go take a class on where to defend your wife, because your wife seems to defend you and you don't do it to her. You try to step in every now and then and show your manliness, but bitch, what's her name? Annalise overshadows you. So that tells me a lot about your relationship. So so the daughter's like, so what you gonna do? Let me know what you gonna do. He's like, what you want me to do? Don't fucking ask me a question. I asked you, what the fuck you gonna do? Let us know what's up. Well, I'm gonna ride back with them, but I'm gonna come to the crib. Y'all, I know that daughter was fuming. I know if it was me and my sister, it would have definitely been some clashing. When I tell you, first of all, my brothers and them wouldn't even allow that. And then me and my sisters would have got them girls all the way to fuck together. Yeah, this is not what we're going to do. We is not doing this. But anyway, like I said, that little thick fat bitch, she ain't had shit to say. She just had an attitude. But I found it funny that you ain't pop up or say nothing the whole time the daughter was around. But you waited until the daughter wasn't around to disrespect her mother and call her mother a bitch inside her own fucking house. Child. But anyway, we ain't get there yet. They go back to the crib, right? So he pull up talking about, oh no, this ain't it. Not the one who just came from prison from 7 years. Not the one who had a cell block. I guess what is a 2x2? How big is a cell block? 6x6? I don't even know. 2x2, 4x4. I don't know, some shit like that. That's not even the fucking point. It's just, You got the audacity to say somebody's house ain't it? Where did you grow up at? Let me see your childhood house. Your childhood house might have been the crack house, might have been the trap house, might have been everything but a house for a kid to stay in. That's why you ended up the way you ended up, you dumbass. Talk about you a winner. Winner at what? You was in prison. What the fuck did you win? You want the state award you? The state done won. That's who won. They won because they got 7 years of free labor out your dumb goofy ass. Anyway, so he was like, this is not it. So boom, him and the girls go in. I'm like, why are they going in? Why the fuck they can't sit their little dusty, swampy asses outside? Why the fuck do y'all need to go inside? I was confused on why they went inside because I'm like, if you was going, your intentions was to leave with them, why not the fuck leave them outside? Y'all stay right here. I'll be right back. They all get out the car and go inside the house. This motherfucker gonna talk about her house stank. It's stale. I said, that's fucked up. I said, only reason I laughed at that because I was like, that's fucked up. And not only is it fucked up, but from what I'm understanding, I ain't never been, but I heard prisons stink to high hell. So how the fuck do you come in somebody's house and about it stink? It's stale. Sir, you literally just got out of prison from doing 7 years. You gonna tell about this lady house stink and it's stale and it's old? Yo, when I tell you, I said the audacity of this bum ass. You're like I'm about to say some shit that's probably foul, but you're like a waste of a nut. Your daddy should have dropped you on the ground. Instead of implanting you in his mama, your mama, you should have been dropped to the ground. And at the rate that you and your mama probably been one of those people to try to look on the ground for it and pick it up. I don't know if that's how his mama is. That's just me talking, and I don't know nothing about his mama, but looking at how he was raised, and he is, please. She was on her knees looking for something on the ground white. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let me not say that about that boy mama. But I'm just saying, he was a waste of a nut. His daddy should have dropped him on the floor. For real, for real. He should have dropped him. That boy don't have no fucking respect. He is a disrespectful waste of a human. Okay? Anyway, so he was like, can you just show me where I'm gonna sleep? He get in there was like, nah, this ain't it. This look like a abandoned house. I said, yo, they dead ass set you a whole room and gave you a dresser, a closet, and they had snacks and little Dove body wash and your little soaps and your little, they had you a whole little thing going on, and they got you some new pillows, covers. Did y'all see the pillows still had the plastic on them and the cover still had the thing? I said, they went all out. And your response is, this like an abandoned house and this ain't it? This room is ugly. This room is old. The room look like you. If this room is old, ugly, dusty, and look abandoned, you're describing yourself. And when I tell you you're describing yourself 100%, you were describing yourself 100%. So congratulations, you described yourself. But anyway, that's not the point. Anyway, so he's like, so he finally tells her that he's not staying here. He was like, because the daughter ended up leaving, she shook his hand and she was like, I can't take this no more. I'm out of here. And Vader said he going to sleep. I said, Vader, you don't want to make sure your wife is good first? How the fuck are you going to sleep and these people are still in your house? And your only person up is your wife right now. I think Vader's a punk ass. If you want to know, Vader's a little punk. Vader is a punk. It's no way my husband would have left me in there with them girls and a whole nother man who just got out of prison. I'm going to sleep. He need to make sure everybody good, everybody supposed to be where they at before he said, I'm going to sleep. Vader was like, I'm out. So anyway, Mark ends up telling her that he ain't staying there. So she was like, you're not staying here? I thought we was gonna come here and talk. I said, Vader, I'm not Vader. And at least don't bag his ass. Let him go. Let him go because he showed you who the fuck he was at that table. And the moment he would have showed me that, he wouldn't have been able to come in my house. And I promise you, he would have had to stay outside. I would have called a parole officer. He can't stay here. I'm sorry. Or if he ain't even got one, he just wasn't gonna stay here. I was gonna tell the prison he ain't gonna be here. I'm changed my mind. I have the right to change my motherfucking mind. I'm sorry. Made a mistake. I don't even need a 30-day return policy. I don't even need a 10-day. I'm giving it back the same motherfucking day. How about that? Less than 24 hours later, you can have his ass back. Anyway, so he's like, so she was like, I thought we was gonna talk, yada yada yada. He was like, nah. He said that's the problem with thinking. Well, wait, I thought we was going. Wait, what he say to her? I think that. Wait, he said. Wait. And he said something to back up. I think she said I was assuming that we was going to. She said something to the fact that I thought that's what we was going to do. He was like, that's the problem with assuming. You assume wrong. Some disrespectful shit. I said, she even was taken back, and he even know he said some fucked up shit because he gonna try to say to her, not like that, but I'm just saying, that's the problem with it. You was thinking. Yo, when I tell you, I'm not Veda, Annalise couldn't say shit to that. Yo, when I tell you that shit stumped her, that shit stumped me. I said, you gonna still let him stay here? You still trying to figure out why he leaving? Oh no, ma'am. Go ahead, you can go. So she finally let him go. Boom. The next day he comes back with the girls. They ain't got nowhere to stay. I said, told y'all, swamp bitches. Bitches ain't even got nowhere for you to sleep. Gonna tell her. First of all, he come there. So one of the girls was like, you worried about them kicking you out? And he was like, no. And then that's when he said the daughter wanted him. She was like, I could tell in her eyes that she want me. I said, you. You defected cum baby. If you don't get your ass out of here, like, your daddy cum was defected. It was defected batch. Cause baby. So anyway, he gets it. I can't stand him, y'all. When I tell you that boy worked my nerves. So anyway, so he's like, so he gets to the house. So she's upset. When I tell you she upset. And she is like over it. And I'm like, Annalise, that's your fault. Because first of all, you allowed him to disrespect you. And then I'm also going to say your husband aided to him disrespecting you because he didn't say not a word. Not a motherfucker. Everything he was saying was like, I'm just glad you're here. I guess he said, I need another man in this house because this bitch is running me. Maybe she could run somebody else and get off of me. Because I can't think of why wouldn't you have your wife back the way I thought you should have. Maybe that's how y'all rock and roll. But, anyway, so like I said, they don't have no place to stay. He gonna tell her that the Airbnb that they booked, something happened to it. So he wanted to know, can they stay here? So she was like, where they gonna sleep? He was like, in my bed. Where you gonna sleep? In my bed too? I said the audacity of people. Who the hell comes out of prison that next day and tells them that I want two girls, two nasty swampy bitches, because we don't know where the third bitch went. That bitch probably got some swamp kids somewhere, so she probably got to go take care of her little minions. Anyway, so the two swampy bitches ain't got nowhere to go. So he's like, I'm sleeping in bed with them. Like, what do you mean? That's my room. She said, no, that's my room that I'm letting you fucking borrow. You got like fucked up and you got me all the way fucked up. I said, yeah, he do. He do, because then I'm assuming I probably got you fucked up too, because I thought the way you was acting that you was going to put him straight the fuck out. Even though they end up putting them out, but shit, this is only the second episode. We got a couple of episodes to go, so we know he ain't going nowhere. Maybe, maybe not. So anyway, so she's not even going off. She wasn't even being disrespectful to them swamp bitches. She was just simply saying, it's nothing to y'all, but y'all can't fucking stay here. She didn't even say that. She said y'all couldn't stay here. Y'all know I'm adding extra on it. But she didn't curse at them. She didn't disrespect them or anything. And then that big bitch had the audacity to disrespect her in her house. That's the part I think that fucked me up. And then you had the audacity to call her a bitch. Yanked her ass right the fuck. I would have pushed that bitch down the steps. I would have pushed her ass right the fuck down on the steps. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? And then the fact that they all thought that shit was cool and funny, I said, oh no. But long story short, she told them they gotta go. She went to go shake their hand. One of the little olive oil girls, she shook her hand, but the other little bitch didn't shake her hand. I'm assuming she's the swampiest of them all. That's the queen of the swamp. She got a reputation to uphold, so she wasn't gonna shake her hand in her house. And that lady didn't even disrespect her. That's the crazy part. She wasn't even disrespecting. She said, it's no offense to y'all, but he can't have y'all in here. This is not his house. He's a guest. How the fuck do a guest want to have a guest over? That don't even make motherfucking sense. So they end up leaving now, and she told them they gotta go, yada yada yada. That's when the girl wanted to get smart out her mouth. And we're gonna see where this go next week. Baby, I said she a better bitch than me, cause ain't no way we would. it's over. The show is over for me. I mean, it would have been over the first day he got home and them little swampy bitches got out the car and he told me that they was coming too and I drove all the way the fuck there. We wouldn't even went and got nothing to eat. What the fuck? I'm going home. I'll get something to eat in my own town. I see y'all, I guess, book a room. Since your little swampy bitch, these broke, you got nerves to have broke swamp bitches. You ain't even got bitches that got money. These swamp bitches they ain't even got a fucking trailer. Ain't that some shit? And the shit, if anybody know about a white bitch in a trailer, they ain't even got that. Boy, bye. You and your swamp creatures go somewhere. Y'all, this is gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see where this goes. Y'all, that was episode 1 and 2. I'm gonna be back on track. I want to tell y'all thank y'all for watching. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, you guys, guess what? I'm out.